So this is the main homepage. It's very colorful and nice. There's only one ad that's not very distracting, and it's split up by grade level.
This is the kindergarten homepage. There's lots of different choices in games, and there's illustrations to help students choose. But as you see, there's a lot of small text, and independent work would be difficult. Here's an example of a kindergarten game. It's colorful and easily accessible for kindergartners to use.
Here's the third grade homepage. As you can see, there are tons of choices. Here's a game for third graders for counting money, which meets content standard 3.4. It's students get to choose coins to match up to the total at the top. If they get it correct, they win a fish. If they get it wrong, they lose a fish.
This is the 5th grade page, and it has tons of choices. This is a game where you have to find the noun in the sentence, and if you find it, then you get an ice cream, and if you don't, then the monster gets an ice cream.
Who's gonna be next? Other Candy has a good line. Hey, make a pizza, yo. Other Candy. Make a pizza, yo. Oh, math man.
What do you think of it?
It's fun.
It's fun? You like it?
Yeah.
Is it a good way to learn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so for the student needs, the content fits student needs because it's fun and they learn many skills, or they can review many skills, and the games sometimes get harder and harder the more you play them, the more challenging they get. As far as aesthetics go, you know, it's very easy to follow the directions on the game for most of the games. Some of them are a little more difficult, and they might need some teacher to explain what they need to do. For differentiation, students are able to pick what grade level. As far as teacher needs go, the games are very accessible. They're free, no cost, easy to find on the web. You just go to abcya, which is ya.com.
So in terms of user interaction, we thought it was really pretty easy, interesting, interactive, fun. Some of it was more challenging, some of it was pretty easy. It was very user-friendly though. I set it up in my 3rd grade classroom and just left it on the home page, and within mere seconds, without any introduction or explanation, they were able to get started and start playing games. My students played for a good 15-20 minutes, taking 5-minute rotations, and they never had any questions, never had any problems, so it was pretty successful. We did kind of think that the kindergarten or 1st grade choices might be a little difficult for them to work on independently. The layout for those grade levels is a little bit more picture-based, but it's still pretty text-heavy and would probably have to be set up directly to the game you wanted them to play if you wanted them to be able to do it independently. The website as a whole, the visuals are very bright, interesting, fun. The music is catchy and kid-friendly, but really repetitive and potentially very annoying, so probably need to plug in headphones just to eliminate that potential problem. Most of the games didn't really require too much creativity or bring that out. It was kind of just pretty straightforward. And as far as feedback, you kind of get a score and you can advance in levels, but it doesn't keep track, so teachers wouldn't really be able to see or track the progress of students. Overall, pretty fun.
In terms of content standard, or meeting content standards, abcya.com provides lots of choice for all of the games. So obviously some of the games meet content standards better than others. All of the games are review type question and answer games. There's no tutorials or anything on the website, and all of the games, students are rewarded for answering questions correctly. So there'll be a buzzer or a small ding, or you move on to the next level. There's no real building of knowledge, and it's not really teaching you anything. It's more review. Some games are scored. You can play against the computer, but most games there's no way of doing any kind of long-term assessment as far as the teacher, or there's not a real way for teachers to view progress. And additionally, most games don't require any sort of creative input. There's one game we found where you get to make a pizza and click and drag the ingredients onto it, and that's about as creative as it got. But for the most part, it's good review of content standards.